Hi, this is Brett. I was dialing you in because I had a question. There's no way. Hello? God, what a dick. This is Dialing In with Brett, y'all. I'm so excited to be having a podcast because truly no one does, especially white men. And I think it's really important to just empower white men and be there for white men and stand up for white men, especially now. Especially now more than ever. No, obviously I feel like fucking so annoying starting a podcast. And I also get that everyone has a podcast and I can't even pull the no, but it's not just gonna be like a normal podcast. It's not, because that's what everyone fucking says. And they're like, no, it's gonna be different. We're gonna talk about dating and sex. But it is gonna be different, okay? Hand to heart, swear to God. If you guys don't believe me, then watch. Then watch. I'm starting a podcast called Dialing In, where I will be dialing in people that I have questions for. For example, I just dialed in a parking enforcement officer just now to ask if they, feel like kind of like a narc, because their entire job is giving out tickets. Obviously we did that, did not get audio at all. Did not record the audio, which doesn't fucking matter. No one listens to podcasts for the audio. Anyways, it's not about the audio. It's not about the visual. It's about the experience and getting to know me a little bit more. Anyways, so that's what dialing in is. We're going to do a call to 2 calls maybe every single episode. I don't know. It's also so weird, like, starting a podcast, because I'm like, I'm sure I will be like, every week we're going to do this. And then, like, week 2, I'm like, that's so fucking stupid and unfunny. Even just, like, dressing up, I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear a suit and tie I'm going to wear a button up and a tie every single episode. I'm going to do a different, fun, unique tie. I don't fucking know if I'll do that. And if I don't, episode 3, shut up. Shut up. Kidding. Anyways, we're just going to do some just general intros. Each episode, I'll kind of walk you through my week, what happened, what didn't happen. I was going to do a whole segment about like what pisses me off, but I think I'm already not beating the like kind of a dick allegations. So it's just going to be general. Like I have a list of like things I want to talk about on the podcast, which are mostly things that piss me off. So it will still kind of be kind of rage bait, core, Hallie Kate core a little bit too as well, which I love. Kidding. So also I am worried about, I do struggle with this illness. It's a fucking illness. If you think it's not, then you're part of the problem. It's called ADD. And I am prescribed Adderall, which one time I posted, I don't talk about being on Adderall because I feel like everyone's like, okay, druggy, which I posted one fucking thing about Adderall and someone responded, which is a literal drug. What do you want from me? I could be doing worse. Also, like, if you're saying like Adderall's a drug, which like, yeah, it definitely is, then I'm going to say caffeine's a drug. So if you drink coffee, you have a fucking kidding. Oh, this is something that happened this week. I was publicly humiliated, which I like played off like a fucking champ, because I feel like if you get got by one of your friends, you have no choice but just kind of be like, all right, got. Like, I'm not going to be like, no, stop. I'm fine. Anyways, to set the scene, we're at one of the most popular bars in LA. Great. In an outdoor seating section, and my fat ass wanted to sit down. I love sitting at the bars. I hate being perceived at bars. I love sitting in back corners. I wanted to park my ass. Go to sit down on the chair. My fuck ass friend's boyfriend pulls the chair out from underneath me. I topple over. I fucking topple over, and it's in a way that's just like, God damn it. Everything happened so bad. It also was like so much. Again, I'm a big bitch. It was like momentum. There was like power behind it. My friend Holly was here. She's laughing right now. Oh, also, my friends are here for the summer. You're allowed to hire your friends and make them move in with you and work for you for the summer. You're allowed to do that. There's a fucking cricket in the set. There was a fucking cricket in this set. We killed one earlier. Its body is no longer here with us. When did crickets sleep genuinely? Because I feel like all fucking day I've like been pissed off. It stopped. All hell. It's a dialing in miracle, you guys. Holy shit. That golden buzzer feeling. Okay. But genuinely, like, when do crickets sleep? Because I feel like they really are like up at every single hour. Like if someone like watched me that clip. I'm just gonna stop there. I hate them though. Pissed me off though. Oh yeah, anyways, I got fucking humiliated, by the way. And I, again, laughed it off, played it off. Everyone was like, oh my God, are you okay? His name is Miles. Miles, if you're watching this, first of all, that actually like really fucking means a lot. Like, you're actually a real one for that, and I really appreciate it. But also, like, fuck you, by the way. But also, you got my ass. You got my ass pretty damn good, and my respect for you is through the fucking roof. Anyways, also, obviously, my friends typed up this little outline for me, and it says what I've been up to this week, and they they titled it "Eating Shit at 4100," which is the bar that I was at. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, Love Island finale. Here's my thing. I feel bad talking shit about reality TV star people, but then also I'm like, God damn it, is it so fucking fun? It's so fucking fun to have very strong opinions about these people. But then also I'm like, these people are getting like shat on beyond belief. So I'll just keep it vague and brief. All of the Islanders this season were so fucking dumb. We're so dumb, and we're hard to listen to a pretty good bit. And, you know, people say Hudda's crazy, Hudda this, Hudda that. I did join mid-season. I recognize my privilege. I'm also going to wrap this up here pretty shortly because I know a lot of people don't watch Love Island, and I'm going to be mindful to those people. I kind of fuck with Hudda. I got emotional at her last speech. I think she's like the only BITCH positive connotation in the village with half a brain. She batshit crazy, craziest girl I know. She's real. Anyways, that's all I'll say about that. I actually really don't give a shit. Oh, I went jet skiing in the ocean. What the fuck? I thought it would be like my friend has always wanted to go jet skiing for her birthday. All right, whatever, let's go jet skiing. It's not like I would be like, woo, spring break. Like, oh my God, what if we opened a Corona on the jet ski? Which I'm sure is illegal, so don't actually fucking rat me out for that. But like, wow, let's take pictures. Literally like so fucking wavy, like genuinely waves hitting me from every direction. I had to like lock the fuck in. My nipples, my knuckles were like gripping. They were whitening. It was dangerous. And also I'm like, do I know my way around a water vessel? Fucking hell yeah, I do. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually did one time lie about knowing my way around a water vessel. And then I proceeded to be a boat driver at a church camp for a full month where I taught kids how to water ski and wakeboard, having zero experience. They just kind of let me out with a boat full of kids, minors. Thanks. You're allowed to, things you're allowed to do that. Anyways, I have jet skiing experience now. That shit was rough. That was rough. And like, again, a bitch knows around it. You got it. You're letting random, they weren't like, hey, prove to me that you know tricks. Prove to me that you know how to, they were just like, yeah, have fun. You can go anywhere. People are going to die. People are going to lose lives. You dumbasses on Groupon are just going to be like, oh, hell yeah, jet ski. Lives are going to be lost. Also, sharks are bad right now. Found that out in real time. Didn't see a shark. Can you imagine? But there was no one in the water due to sharks. Whatever. Y'all don't fucking care about my jet skiing experience. What else? Oh, I'm going to go through my podcast list of things. Yeah, this is a 90 set, but I have a normal phone, bitch. Okay? What do you want from me? It'd be too difficult to hide it. You can see, yeah, iPhone 15, whatever. Okay, so this is just a list of random things. I'm just going to like read out a few just to kind of almost tease you, give you a little bit of some blue balls here just to kind of get you excited for what's coming on this podcast. It really, oh, wow, that one's fun. I kind of want to start the first episode with this. It's titled Doggy Dance. I was a kid once, believe it or not, and I wasn't as smart as I am now and wasn't, really understanding of sexual things as most kids aren't, because like you have to, you have to learn these things and I have to be taught these things. Anyways, I saw my dogs hump at each other. Okay, I probably shouldn't have seen that. That's inappropriate. It's bad parenting on my parents' part. I saw my dogs going at each other. I called it the doggy dance. Okay, and then everyone's like, oh, hell yeah, like we like that name. That's funny. Oh, doggy dance. It's probably like 7. Cut to me doing the fucking doggy dance on my stuffed animals then, like in front of people, like at... My parents would have people over. We have a fucking big stuffed Santa. Guess who's doing the fucking doggy dance on stuffed Santa? Neighborhood fucking block party. Oh, Brett's doing the... Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me I was humping Santa? That's fucking insane, by the way. So that's my doggy dance story. Thank you guys so much. That's all the time I have for tonight. Thank you. Kidding. One thing just says but, so I don't even want to get into that right now. Rita's period, horrible. Rita's my dog. If that's one thing I'll share about myself, Rita is perfect. She's my little baby girl dog. Let's see. Oh, this one's fun. I randomly have, it says false confidence in fighting animals that could definitely kill me. I went jet skiing, which y'all fucking know about. Went on for about 35 minutes about it. Sharks are bad. Sharks are bad this time of year, believe it or not. I genuinely think I could take down a shark. Like, if it jumps up, like, I feel confident enough in, like, a side kick. Like, I feel like if you just hit him in the nose or, like, someplace, like, kind of inconvenient, like, you really can fuck up a shark. And I don't think that's what a lot of people are talking about. Yeah, if they sneak up on you, sure. Your big ass is going to sneak up on me. I will probably see you coming. Anyways, I think I could kill a bear, too. I also think I was at home, and I'm from, Jesus Christ, English is fucking hard when you think about it. Almost hot too, huh? Anyways, I was home, and I'm from Des Moines randomly, whatever. We don't have to like get into it because there's like nothing to get into. But they just built a dam now. Now we just like have a dam, whatever. So if y'all are familiar with dams, the water just kind of breaks. I was like, do you guys think I could swim through that dam and survive? Everyone said no. Which, like, have I ever swam really like in any professional setting or even like recreational setting? No. But like I think it's more like less of like a false confidence thing, but I'm like, you think I'm gonna fucking die from like wavy water? Me after just saying I thought I was gonna die on the jet ski. Do you actually think like, and again, like with a bear, you think I'm gonna like genuinely die? You're gonna have to tell my family I got killed by a bear. That doesn't sound like me. And that's where I'm like, I'm not gonna let you guys don't care. I can tell you don't care anymore, and so I'm just gonna. No, I have self-awareness. Oh my God, speaking of self-awareness, this is something I thought about recently. I used to be a people pleaser. You know, I would like genuinely take it up the ass with a smile in like a way that's like not cool. And like I was actually like lame as fuck for that. I've since kind of shifted gears now, like almost like abrasive, almost like a bad person. But here's what I was thinking about. I'm actually not a bad person. I'm just aware. Hear me out. This is actually going to be like kind of like a therapy podcast. No, but I was thinking like I pick up on everyone's shit. Like, you know, I'm so aware of everyone that like I can clock people so easily. People are so fucking annoying. I actually don't. We don't need to get into it. Okay, wait, here's one more thing I will say. It's omnipresent God. When I was at the said Christian summer camp, which I'm no longer here Christian, kind of doing my own thing, figuring myself out a little bit. Kidding, but no, I'm not. But I went to a Christian summer camp where I lied and I drove minors on boats, whatever, you guys fucking know. But we would have to go around every single morning and have like a little Bible study. And they're like, what is one word you would describe God as? And like I was like thinking like good, you know, like something along those lines is good. And then like we started going around and someone's like omnipresent. And I was like, okay, what? First of all, fuck you. Like that's actually, you don't even know what that means. Like shut up. And then like the next person's like, oh my God, I was going to say omnipresent too. There's no fucking way two people were going to say omnipresent here. I've never once heard that word in my entire fucking life. Both of you. Oh my, took mine. Anyways, when it comes to me, I obviously had to say omnipresent. Like I was like, okay, like, yeah, like I'm not going to have everyone like throw ass over that. I really don't like myself. I'm fucking with you. I just don't like finishing stories. I don't like finishing at all. Kidding. We don't have to get into that. Hey, all. Sorry about that. Me again in my squeaky ass chair. We got some WD-40 that we need to just hose the shit down with. I did just get word from my producers here on set that I need to work on finishing my stories, which who cares? It's almost like who fucking cares really at the end of the day. And yeah, do I get to a point in a story where I just hate hearing the sound of my own voice and I give up? Yes. Wait, I also got my friends, shout out Channing and Tristan, are the most insane, the most fucking insane people you've ever met. But they always have like quick little like one-liners. One that they've been saying a lot is "aw hell." Obviously, I've picked that up like the fucking common cold and made it my own. So shout out Tristan and Channing. They also have a podcast called Not That Y'all Care. Go check it out. Anyways, enough of the plugging. Oh, speaking of plugging, all y'all being like, oh my God, can't wait to dial in. Baby, you're not dialing any. You're not dialing in. It's not about you. It's not your show. Oh my God, that'd be so good on your podcast. Kidding. But there actually are ways to get involved. And that's actually a really good segue. Holy shit. I'm really good at my job. To our next segment, which I thought I was like, I'm not kidding. When I had thought of this idea, I was like, truly, my mind is like unlike any others. I'm an innovator. I'm different. I'm just really fucking smart and also hot and humble. It's a segment called Am I in the Wrong? Which, if y'all are familiar with anything, you will know that there is a very, very, very large Reddit thing called Am I the Asshole? And when I told my friend / producer, shout out Holly and Bailey, about this idea, Holly was like, oh, like, am I the asshole? And I was like, oh my God, wait, you are even smarter than I am. Holy shit, that's so fucking funny and original. It is, again, the biggest fucking Reddit thread ever, where people type in their unbiased opinions about a situation. Again, y'all have probably heard it. I was the only one who didn't, I guess. And then people tell them if they are in the wrong, or if they are the asshole in that case. Again, this is something completely different and never been seen and done before. Kind of like this whole podcast in general. Ayo, kidding, it is different. Because we're going to be talking about sex. Kidding, we're not. Maybe briefly, but no. Anyway, so y'all actually can send in your Am I in the Wrong submissions using the Instagram the link that is in the Instagram bio. The Instagram is Dialing In with Brett. And there's a Google form that you can fill out. And also on top of that, if you have a cool, interesting job, hobby, just, I don't know, like a person that I would want to like talk to or ask questions to, you can even submit yourself. For all I fucking care. Actually, I would prefer it. It would make everyone's lives a lot easier here on set. Am I right? Anyway, so Am I in the Wrong? I'm going to kickstart us off on, again, the very original Am I in the Wrong segment with something from my own personal life. Also, this is actually more of like a bigger picture, type situation, because I've been having a hard time with talking to people. Let's talk about it. Kidding. But I feel like I meet a lot of people. Also, like, if you are a fan of me in any capacity, please always come say hi. I truly do enjoy meeting you guys so much. Something different though that I don't love is I feel like I've been meeting these people that I truly will never see again. Like, it will be like, I don't know, say a friend of a friend, a friend's friend. Take a friend's friend even, who's just in town for the weekend. Let's just say that this didn't happen, by the way, but just a very specific situation that I will kind of get into. That's friend's friend is in town. You will never see this friend ever again. Okay. I obviously will never be mean to someone unless they give me any slight reason to be mean to them. No, I'm kidding. I'm very friendly in reason. And say my friend's friend came into town for the weekend. I was just seeing them for a night. Okay. I was friendly to this person. Let's just call her a girl. I was friendly to her, talking to her, but then also like, I'm with my friends. I acknowledge the fact that I'm with my friends and I don't get to see my friends that much. I see them all the time, but I do love hanging out with them and I prefer to just hang out with them. I did get in a little bit of trouble. With, again, this hypothetical situation with a friend's friend where they kind of got mad at me, kind of blew up in my face a little bit in a public setting and said I did not make an effort at all to try to get to know her. Thank you for letting me know. It was a very insane. Okay, this happened. Believe it or not, this is a real fucking true story where I did get in trouble because I wasn't giving my friend's friend, who I will never see again, enough attention on a night out. And I don't think I'm in the wrong. Like, if I ever made someone feel like, shitty, less than not welcome, I feel horrible. But I was being inclusive. I just maybe didn't go like, put my whole dick and balls in to be like, tell me about your family. Wait, what were you like in high school? Like, I wasn't really doing all that, which like, I feel like is fair, again, because I will never see this person again. But then also it's like, okay, do I have to like put my balls on the table a little bit more? Which if it was like, again, it's a different situation. If it's like, oh, this is like my best friend who comes into town all the time. This means a lot. Or like, my sister is in town. Can you step the fuck up a little bit? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. If I will never see you again, it's a little bit harder for me to care. Am I in the wrong? And in this part of the call, I would call you with your consent and tell you if you or your loved one is in the wrong. So for this one, I won't be calling anyone, but just know I am right. I'm just gonna sit myself down. Baby, you're right. You did what you could. You were sweet. You were sweet. Did you go above and beyond? I wouldn't say so. But are you ever gonna see her again? That's what I'm saying. So I'm not in the wrong. I'm not an asshole. I'm actually like a really fucking good guy. I'm just a little bit misunderstood. But if you guys do think I am in the wrong, what? What does that even fucking mean? That's not okay. Anyways, that's am I am in the wrong. Thank you. Woo, 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 woo. I also just got word from my producers. They told me I had to stop saying kitty and aw hell, which I've already gotten in trouble with aw hell a lot yesterday because, again, I can't stop saying it. Thank you to Tristan and Channing. Kidding is also, I'm sure, from them as well, but like I'm just a good guy. I just like don't want you guys to like get the wrong idea and shit about me. Anyways, I was supposed to talk about my set. That's what my producers just. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm on the phone with my producer. Okay. This is my set that I made with the help of my beautiful assistant girls producers. Kidding, they're not assistants. They're so much fucking more than that. Anyways, I poured my whole heart and soul into this, and also the promo as well. Forgot about the fact that I actually have to do the podcast. Didn't really prepare anything for that. Oh, hell, now I have to do a podcast. Kidding. 0 for 2. Damn. This set, you have the water cooler over here. We got kind of a filing cabinet. Just some like memorabilia type shit up here. No smoking. That's very important. My diploma, which I'm sure y'all fucking didn't know I had a degree. I do. Don't actually have my real degree on me. They never gave it to me. The University of Iowa, where the fuck is my diploma? Not that I'm ever going to need it for anything, but you're lucky that I decided to be You are lucky I'm a fucking influencer and I don't need my diploma, but like shit goes south. If y'all don't listen to this, genuinely, I will lose my job. Like if you guys don't listen, like I will go under. I will see red, because I did invest a pretty good bit into this set. So please, let's get past at least like episode 12. Like after that, I really don't give a fuck. I made this window myself, which I'm sure you can fucking tell. It randomly took every ounce of me. I have no electrical background. Or shit like that. You can't see this off camera. We have our TV that'll set up bedroom, living room area. Obviously, I had to build like kind of like a whole set because what else am I supposed to do? Focus on the content that I'm going to be talking about? Fuck no. That shit will come. The reason I wanted to start this podcast is because I had the burning question if parking enforcement officers feel like narcs. Because I am kind of like, the like resident good guy around here. Like everyone knows me as that. Like I'm just really level-headed and shit. But I personally would feel horrible giving out parking tickets all day, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to live with myself or be able to sleep at night, which I don't sleep at night now, just, due to anxiety and shit like that. I do have this thing. I have this thing where I, like, work shifts overnight. Yeah, while y'all are sleeping, I picked up a fucking shift. But luckily, it's just in my brain, so I don't have to do any of the physical labor. But in my head, I'm like, I can't fall asleep because there's a table waiting for their fucking food right now. I've never been a waiter in my life. But I did pick up a shift, kind of doing the night shifts. It's crazy with just like podcasts during the day and night. But I have this really fun thing where I kind of work shifts. When I was a lifeguard, I was always picking up night shifts. Again, that is just like probably like a mental illness. We don't need to like self-diagnose me because I'm sure it's something bad, but it's also like not bad. Like who cares? I will fucking pick up a lifeguarding shift every now and again. I also have to go to online classes sometimes in my sleep, which is like annoying. I've been out of college for 46 years. Still doing the online classes, though, which is good. It keeps me busy. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to start a podcast is because of the parking enforcement officer question. And, that kind of just snowballed more questions. Again, like, do they like cops? Like, what's that kind of vibe? Like, do they want to have guns? Should they have guns? I prefer probably not. You don't need a gun. But also, like, do they want guns? I don't know. That then handcuffs, like, what's, do they have a break room? Where do they, like, chill? Like, are they cool with each other? Do they get to choose, like, who has to drive, like, the Priuses and why do they have to? Like, I'd be kind of pissed if I got, like, stuck with a Prius. But, like, I feel like that's not really up to them, It's more of, like, a greater power type shit. Anyways, I have a lot of questions for a parking enforcement officer. So we're going to dial one in. And I'm pretending like I didn't just dial her in and we got it with no audio. Also, I'm literally like dripping fucking sweat. That shows how much like time, effort, energy I'm putting into this podcast. So that should be a true testament to just subscribe while you're here, truly. But yeah, we already obviously got the whole conversation. It was a great conversation. Audio is going to be fucking horrible, which I need you guys. This is episode 1. And I get it. It's like, oh, you should have your shit figured out by episode 1. Shit might go south, later on down the road. No. And I need you guys to just stay here with us. This only is gonna happen once, and it's gonna start out with a horrible audio, and then like every single episode after this is gonna get like better and better, and you're like, holy shit, I forgot about how bad it was episode 1. You will still get the point of the conversation, okay? I don't want to hear audio is bad, babe, bitch. We know that. We know that. We were here. We actually were on the scene of the crime when it happened. When we found out about it, I almost shot my friend. I almost fucking killed her. I'm kidding. It was like mostly my fault. And she kept apologizing, and I'm like, you're lucky that it's like mostly my fault, because if it was your fault, I would your ass would be fucking grass. But it's my fault, so it's okay. We will figure it out. But again, if it was Holly's fault, my fucking God, would she bear my wrath? Anyways, we're going to dial in the parking enforcement officer. I haven't called her yet. I assume the audio will be really good. And if it's not for some fucking reason, it's Holly's fault. We're kind of working on things off camera, kind of finding her new work. Because she cannot be fucking trusted. Has one job. I'm obsessed with her, though. She's so stupid. I love it. Anyways, without further ado, we are going to be calling in Amber, the parking enforcement officer in Colorado. Dialing in a parking enforcement officer. Hell, I'll do it.
Hello.
Amber. Kidding. Hi, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
All right, hell, let's get after it. Okay, first, how long have you been a parking enforcement officer?
I have been doing this job since the beginning of last winter, so almost a year.
Okay, do you like it?
I don't.
Okay. Hell
I
yeah.
don't like it.
What do you not like about it?
It's the clientele. It's how people treat you. They are extremely disrespectful to parking enforcement agents, and in my town, the police force has sold the rights to ticket parked cars to a private company, so they're extra pissed.
It's the damn private companies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't have a gun, do you? Like, when you work? Okay. Do you wish you had a gun, or no? You feel fine without it?
I think a gun would probably make people retaliate more than if I didn't have a gun. You know what I mean? But the
What about cuffs? How do you feel about cuffs?
I don't love cops. I've had my own bad experiences. Colorado cops, they're pretty fine, but I live in a school bus, so the cops don't like me. I get kicked out of spots.
Damn. So more about cops, like in the industry, are y'all cool? Like, hey, like I see you, like you guys are both like officers of sorts, or is it like, nah, fuck the big guys type shit? If you had to say.
Kinda. We work in tandem with the cops. They are, in my opinion, not very helpful.
Yeah. God, yeah.
They're here for us, and so I drive a police vehicle, but it's not marked as a police vehicle.
So you're like undercover and stuff?
It's just like, I'm a meter maid. I'm a meter maid only,
What's a meter maid again? Sorry.
So like just giving tickets. I can't enforce, if you park in the middle of the street and you're blocking traffic, I cannot give you a ticket for that.
Do you ever feel bad giving tickets, or are you past that?
All the time, yeah.
Oh,
So I live in a school bus. The only reason I have this job is because if you live in your vehicle, if you live in a van, if you live in a bus, if you're sleeping in your car, I just didn't see those people. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Just don't ticket them.
Yeah, that's good. I would do the same thing too. Do you ever like target people? Like if someone's like did something piss you off, you kind of go after them a little bit more, or no?
Texas plates, dude. I don't like.
Oh hell yeah. I would go after them.
Texas.
Are there anything on the contrary where you're like, damn, like you actually seem like legit as hell, like I won't do that to you?
Yeah, it basically depends on how someone approaches me, Like I am writing a ticket, and it's often that I haven't hit print yet, so the ticket doesn't technically exist.
That's
if I chose not to write it.
crazy.
You come at me hot. You come at me mad. You're like, don't you ticket me.
I've been lied to so many
right in front of your face. But if you come at me really like humble, and you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm leaving right now, I won't ticket you.
Okay, well, first of all, respectfully, not you, of course, you're different, but like, fuck parking enforcement officers, because every single time I'm like, oh my, hey, kind of walking up with grace and compassion. Oh, so I actually already started writing it, so like, so it's the print job that's like the final seal?
Yeah.
So can I drive away, like if they're like still like, I can drive away?
if they haven't hit print yet, technically it's not in the system. I guess if they really wanted to be a dick, there are some like people that
Is that like a hit and run though?
I'm an enforcement guy, so they can print it after you left, I guess. But if you don't have it in your
Okay.
hand, it's not a legal ticket. If it's not on your car, it's not a legal ticket.
Okay,
So,
but
yeah, technically,
but what if like it like flew off my windshield and that's why I didn't pay for it? Is that, do they buy that shit, or are they kind of onto it?
we don't get that excuse as often as you think. But like, in our town, it's like the first one's always free. If you come in and try to dispute the first ticket, it's your first time getting a ticket, it'll always get waived. But you have to go do the due diligence of like going and saying sorry and like trying to dispute said ticket.
Yeah, I don't care that much, unfortunately, but like it is good to know.
They don't. That's why they get their money.
I'm like excited to know about like the thing of like you can be a sweetheart and sometimes they, but like I feel like
depends on the person though.
Yeah.
Right? Like I know some people that are like taking this job like a cop. Seriously.
Yeah.
They're like,
you're one of the good ones. All parking enforcement officers are bastards except for you, and I mean that.
I hate to say that the people who stay in it longer, I think, will get more jaded. But I'm like on my way out. This was like a seasonal transition.
Hit it and quit it.
Down to the Carolinas and Florida for Halloween.
Sorry, one more time. Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween is a string cheese incident music festival on Halloween.
How is the string cheese correlate? How does that all kind of tie together? String cheese music festival, and where we Hulu Fest?
Yeah, Halloween is in Florida, so that's just why I'm.
And then is the string cheese? Are they like hosting it?
Yeah.
Oh. And it took me almost this entire time to realize you were talking about a band, but I loved it. I thought it was like legitimate string cheese, and I thought that they were kind of holding the music festival.
Well, so they got their name because like when they were like starting out, someone like threw a piece of string cheese at the band and like hit one in the eye.
Sometimes that's all it takes. You have like a break room, or what's the kind of like the setup there? And also, is it like a grab and go with the cars, or where do you have it on your person, or where do you go for that?
Yeah, so we have a communal office, but it's basically taken over by the office staff. We can go in there and use a fridge if we need to, grab water if we need to. They've advised us to not even get water there and to like use town facilities.
Oh, they sound so sweet. Oh, when are you trying to get out by?
August 1st, we leave. We're driving all the way to Maine.
You are like on the way out. How many more shifts do you have?
A week.
Have you ever put a boot on a car?
We can't put boots on cars.
Do the cops put on the boots?
Yeah, I think the cops would have to put on the boots. I know.
Like hearing this just like cops like piss me off, and this is like further pissing them off for me. Like, of course, like cops have like what? Don't they have better things to do? Like, truly, have you ever gotten a ticket?
I do not get tickets now that I work for this company.
I was hoping you would say yeah, and I already planned to say sucks, doesn't it? It sucks, but you. Okay, well, happy for you. Do you pay for parking? Are you like good at paying for parking now that you started working there?
Nah, because I get to be in that select circle. I get to park
Damn.
wherever I want, and they're not.
Inner circle shit.
My friends, if I go skiing with my friends, they'll be like, "Yo, don't ticket this red Ford," and they won't ticket my friends' cars either. So it's kind of nice being in the company.
I'm gonna send you my license plate and my coordinates, and if you could just get kind of just like a general, like, hey, let's leave this guy alone. Like, hey, go easy on my guy. That would be great.
If you're in Summit, I can do it.
Can you do LA County, please, for me?
I think our company actually does extend to other states, but I think it's like the Tahoe area.
Well, if you don't mind just expand it a little bit further, and we can get that fully comped, and yeah. You could even just send me like a gold card that I can just. Oh, I have a question for you. Okay, well, it's not a question. Maybe it is. You know those things, I've seen someone do it before where they like make, they take like a Starbucks stir stick and a quarter, and they're kind of just like rapid fire jamming. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that with the mic. Sorry, I forgot I'm doing a podcast. They put like the quarter on the thing, and then they kind of like rapid fire it like into the hole, and it gets them like a lot of free parking. Do you know anything about that, or did I just expose like an industry secret?
That is a good industry secret, actually. Our machines don't even use coins anymore, so it wouldn't work for us. You gotta put your card in there.
Is it what? I hate the ones where it's like, scan this QR code and download the app. I'm not downloading a fucking... Is it actually? Can you do something about that? Because that like actually pisses me off. Like genuinely, like that pisses me off.
The secret, the industry secret is if you get a parking ticket, you save that envelope forever. And then every time you don't pay for parking, you put the parking ticket envelope on your windshield.
Y'all don't double check. That actually works. I thought like you guys would be like, oh hell, like I can see that you did that. That actually works.
It depends on the worker. You can double check in the system, but if I see a ticket on the car, I'm like feeling lazy. I'm like, eh.
I mean, might as well. Worth a fucking shot. Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Your chances are getting lowered.
Okay. Do you have any other like life hacks? Well, I mean, I taught you about the quarter trick. You're welcome. But wait, also, can we like try to get more Apple Pay meters? Because if I don't see an Apple Pay meter, and I usually don't even like want to pull out my card, so I just won't pay. Which also feels like a good excuse where it's like, okay, if you don't have Apple Pay, like it's not like accessible to everyone. And I'm not downloading an app because I don't want to. So if you could just like tell someone like higher up, like, hey, I think people are really loving the Apple Pay parking meters. Yeah.
The other trick I have is like if you're staying in one area, if you live in your local town like permanently, like find the car. Like people find my car, they find the LPR.
What do you do to it?
And they'll see my schedule. Like you'll see, oh, they hit this area at this time. It's a 2-hour parking lot. They're not going to be back until this time. Like my route doesn't change throughout the day. If you watch me for a week, you can avoid getting a ticket because you know that they're in a different area of town for that amount of time.
Bitches really memorize a parking enforcement officer's schedule before paying for parking. Yeah. It's like sickening. Obviously, I don't pay for parking, but I'm also not like monitoring my local employees. Like that's. Like, grow up. Just do the quarter trick. We all know it, except for you. Kidding.
Well, now I do.
And yeah, now you do. Don't tell any of your respectfully narc friends in the business. Before I let you go, are there any like last minute things that it's like, hey y'all, like this is what you should know about parking enforcement officers? Like, I feel like you have been saying they are like work like pretty bad, and like I was gonna ask if they're misunderstood. Feels like we have a pretty good read on them.
Try to be nice to parking enforcement, and you might get lucky.
Yeah.
And if you treat them like a human, you might not get a ticket that day. I've had people bark at me like a dog, but I've had a newscaster from Fox News like block my vehicle and call me smelly. Just don't do that.
Do you want to say their first and last name on here? You can.
I don't remember his name. I looked up his number and saw that he worked for Denver Fox News.
All right, we'll look him up and claim his ass. You're good.
Most of us are pretty good people. There are definitely some sticklers that want to act like a cop and want to have their ego roused and be in charge, but a lot of us are just doing a job. It's just a paycheck. We are not super passionate about ticketing cars. We do cut people brakes. We do skip cars. I think that there are a decent amount of us that are just trying to get through a day. And if you just show us a little bit of kindness, it could turn our whole day around. I've come home from this job so many times crying and wanting to quit, and have threatened to my bosses to quit because of how the public interacts with me. I've had hit and runs. People just see red and hit my car. They've hit my car with their car. They've hit my car with their fists because I got seemingly too close to their car. Like, we're just humans. We are humans.
Damn. Well, I'm glad you're getting out of there. Jesus.
It's just not.
I would punch someone on behalf of you. I hope you know that. All right. Well, like, truly such a fucking pleasure talking to you. And, like, so excited for your 2 weeks of to be over. And then just, like, let's take over the world. Genuinely. All right. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Bye. Like dripping fucking sweat. Oh my god, wasn't she so interesting? Kidding, she actually was so great. I need to stop saying kidding, but she was great. Anyway, so that's kind of, I'm just gonna keep this episode short. Every episode from here on out will be maybe like 10 to 20 minutes longer. We're gonna be about like 4 to 5 hour episodes, maybe a month down the line, but we're just gonna start them short today. We want to keep your guys' attention, because I know y'all's attention spans are probably short, probably small and shit like that, but I do appreciate if you did stay till the entire thing. It's only going to get better. Y'all, this is a trial and error. Obviously, Holly fucked up the audio in a way that is irreversible. Unlike her job, because it can be reversed. She's going to be looking for new work here shortly. So if you have any part-time gig work, let her know. Let a bitch know. But truly, I love you guys. This has been so fun. I almost shat my pants before I started recording. Now this is just family. Now it's just me talking to my people, my closest confidants and shit like that. If you do want to get involved, please check out the Instagram. That is Dialing In with Brett. And there's going to be a Google form where you can fill it out if you want to prove someone is wrong, if you want to tell me about your unique, interesting hobbies, careers, etc. fucking fill out the Google form. Why not? Oh, also, well, I don't know if I should tease this yet. Big things coming soon that you have to pay for. So huge things coming soon if you want to pay a monthly subscription. Yeah, so we might have some little something in the works. It's gonna be a little bit more PG-13, a little bit more me. Hey, kidding, get to know me and shit like that. Dialing in with Brett on Instagram. Also, I have a TikTok, which we the TikTok. You have to be careful with the new TikTok feature where it can actually kind of switch up the username a pretty good bit. So on Instagram, it is Dialing In with Brett. TikTok looking a little bit more like dialing.in Brett 5 asterisk. Right now, in 28 days, that will be Dialing In with Brett. Give us about 28 days time. TikTok, if we have any TikTok workers on the call, how do we change that? Dialing. It's just plain and fucking simple. Dialing.in 5. I don't know why you all would have any questions about that. I do want to get to 100,000 followers on TikTok by the end of this episode. So please hit that up. Truly, y'all's support does mean the world to me. And how about we just, I wish I was going to say, how about we just dial in? Bitch, it's dialing in. So now every single time I say it, I'm like, it has to be dialing. But how about we just, dialing in this summer? That's kind of, hey, what if this summer we dialing in? Kind of got a ring to it, huh? This summer we're gonna be dialing in. That sounds right. So yeah, this summer we'll be dialing in. That's as good as it's gonna fucking get. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week. Hey.